Ladies and gentlemen, look who is now making his way to the world-famous octagon.
People at home could hear the sound. It's always loud when he comes here, but now that he's won, now that he's the president again, oh my God.
Wow.
Every single time I've stepped inside
USA. Easy does it.
Every single time I've stepped inside Madison Square Garden, I believe.
Wow, the Avengers is here. The Avengers. Wow. All right, before we react, I mean, you've seen Elon Musk going all around Trump, and many people have been asking, what's the deal? What's the nature of the relationship between Elon Musk and Donald Trump? I think the two have developed this close relationship since Trump's election victory, but it didn't just start there because Musk has been a frequent visitor to Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort, even dining with him and playing golf together. And Musk also reportedly he's been present during calls with world leaders and has provided input on staffing decisions. So this goes a long way. But remember, Musk was a Biden voter, but after seeing what has been going on in the country for the past couple of years, he's decided, well, it's not the right way he wants to see the country being run. So he developed this strong bond with Trump, especially after the failed, attempt on Trump's life, and he was like, oh, that's it, this is a guy I'm going with. So yeah, ever since then, it's just been like he's gone all in, even joking like if Trump doesn't win, well, I'll probably be going to jail for a very long time. So let's just watch some hosts on some of our favorite TV networks really melting down on some of these things. Anyway, let's go ahead.
You have to get Elon with his boy.
Okay. Absolutely.
A gorgeous, perfect
Tristan's
boy.
almost enough.
That's a great
Perfect.
picture.
Family? You got it? Laura?
Mar-a-Lago has basically been brimming for the last 2 days, I'm told,
There
with
we
two
go.
kinds of people. Those angling for a job and those who are trying to influence Trump into hiring their picks. But one person has loomed over all of that. His name is Elon Musk.
Oh, my.
Multiple sources tell me tonight that Musk has been seen at Mar-a-Lago nearly every single day since Donald Trump won.
Oh, no.
Dining with him on the patio at times. Today, they were seen on the golf course together. Musk has been in the room when world leaders have called Trump. And tonight, we've learned he's also weighing in on staffing decisions, making clear his preference for certain roles even. Publicly tonight, Elon Musk is backing Florida Senator Rick Scott as the next leader of the Republican conference to replace Mitch McConnell.
Which he didn't
While
get.
Musk himself is still not expected to take any kind of formal position inside Trump's administration, given how complicated it would be with his companies, what's becoming clearer tonight is that he doesn't really need to, with one source telling me Elon Musk is having just as much influence from the outside.
Well, you can tell CNN is pretty much left-leaning, and you can tell from the host's point of view that they're definitely not happy with what is going on. But I don't think it's only the left-leaning liberal hosts that are really raising concerns with this, according to them. But if we take a look at we can just talk about the significance of Elon Musk's presence at Mar-a-Lago and his interaction with Trump, because this frequent presence has really it has suggested a level of influence beyond that of a typical business leader that I think people are saying they've never seen before. And sources claim that Elon Musk is actively advising Trump, which I don't think is a bad thing in my personal opinion, and even on matters of national importance, which really some say it raises these questions about his role and potential impact on policy decisions. And we all know before you get into that, you must go through the Congress or stuff like that you have to be confirmed or stuff like that. But being an advisor and really not taking on a direct role in the cabinet, well, we'll have to see how legal that is. But how does Elon Musk's relationship with Trump really differ from his past political affiliations? Because he didn't play this active role under the Biden administration, even though he voted for Biden. So, and remember, he also supported Barack Obama. So his current alignment with Trump marks this massive shift in his political stance, and this has drawn criticisms from some, highlighting the unexpected nature of their alliance, and it raises concerns about Musk's motivation. That's according to mostly the left-leaning media outlets. But has the media really been right about this? I mean, what's the relationship between Musk, the media, and Trump? We can tell. Let's just watch this video, then we'll take a good look at what is going on. I'll just forward and right there.
Going up everywhere with the president. Okay, I think Elon Musk has legitimately been hanging out with Trump ever since Election Day, right? Ever since Election Day, he's been hanging out with Trump. Now, some people may be uncomfortable with that, but I mean, hey, if Trump is cool with it.
Yes. I'm so curious, as a business leader yourself and somebody who's been watching all of this, sort of what role you think he's ultimately going to have, what role he's had thus far in terms of maybe even being bigger than we know. There was a line in a story yesterday that said he was almost the quote-unquote co-president. How much influence he's going to be able to have in this sort of blue ribbon committee through either executive orders and the like. But then on the flip side, obviously there's going to be a lot of, I imagine, bigger issues that will have to get dealt with by Congress and the Senate and the like.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I look at it as a champion lion and a champion cheetah coming together, right? Elon Musk is, outside of the political arena, probably the most important innovator, creator, manufacturer, product creator. Think if you take Tesla, batteries, satellites, links in your brain, right? I mean, he single-handedly did more than NASA could do in 20 years. So he's thinking in a generation in a way that has to take us from bricks to bits. That's not the president-elect's main area. So in saying we have to move everybody's cheese, which he's done, right? How do these guys, they build a data center that takes 4 years and 18 days. So I think that focus, and it's not co-presidency. Nobody co-presidents with this president. We've learned that, right? I mean, it's his road, it's his path. The American
Do you think they will be pals at the end of the 4 years?
Yes, I do. I think they respect each other in their own way.
Okay. Who do you want for Treasury? Who do you want for Treasury? Although we got to go.
Whoever the president picks.
Whoever the president picks.
I mean, you have great candidates. You have Howard Lutnick, you have Scott Bessant, you have you have Bill.
Okay, a lot of stuff. I mean, things are really not going good. But the whole relationship of Elon Musk with the media and Trump, well, I will tell you that the liberal outlets out there, they are not really happy, and they have really expressed their dismay and concerns over Elon Musk's relationship with Trump, and they have even questioned his motives, and they have raised concerns about his potential influence on Trump's policies. But we know, like Barack said, it's very difficult to influence Trump. So it's all left to be seen. Let's see how the 4 years will go. But conversely, I'll say some, There are many other conservative commentators like Barack here who have really lauded Musk's involvement, and they have portrayed it as some kind of a positive sign of Trump's ability to attract innovative thinkers. I mean, that should be what a leader of the free world should, I mean, that's the capability a leader of the free world should have, to be able to attract these level-headed thinkers. But many people have speculated that there may be some implication of Elon Musk's influence on Trump administration. Like, in most cases, I'll say, in my personal opinion, it's positive, because Elon Musk's expertise in technology and innovation could potentially influence policy decision in areas such as infrastructure, we all know that, space exploration, very important, energy, and also artificial intelligence. But as usual, there are always skeptics, right? They are always like, oh, there's concern here, there is concern there, there is the potential of conflict of interest, because Elon Musk has he has so many companies, and all these companies, some of them depend on the government, like SpaceX. They've got contracts with the governments, and they're talking about lack of transparency here surrounding his role in the administration. So those are some of the concerns. Of course, it's really I think it makes sense to have those concerns, but I don't think Elon Musk will be having a direct role in the Trump cabinet. Anyway, let's just go further and see what our friends, the usual suspect at The View, what they've got to say. This is my favorite.
Divisiveness, of xenophobia, of racism, of misogyny, over a message of inclusiveness.
The way that the left speaks to its voters. It really is.
A message of joy and inclusiveness?
No, the message of not being educated, being dumb, and what's wrong with America. Yes, Sonny, why did they vote for him?
Yes.
In sweeping...
So they need to be introspective.
No, we need to be introspective. If we voted for Kamala Harris, we need to say, what didn't resonate with the voters?
Usually when someone loses, they're introspective. When you get washed and it's a landslide, you need to go back to the drawing board, because the American people don't resonate with what you're talking about. And so you can keep running in the Victim Olympics, or you can read the room. Even her co-hosts are starting to turn against her. Sunny Holston is absolutely becoming an Ebony K. Williams of yesteryear.
A lot of concern about this. But again, people are going to get the America that they voted for.
Well,
Not the America that I voted for, but the America they voted for.
I agree about the Stephen Miller, and I think everyone at this table would agree, but I thought every appointment was going to be a Stephen Miller.
Sonny Holston, you want to know what's wrong with the American people, but I want to know what is wrong with you.
Of course, people are also, I mean, the left-wing media may criticize all they want, but they have their critics as well. People are also saying, well, what are you talking about? We just voted this man in with over 76 million Americans, and you're saying all this. Just get over it, and let's wish this man the best to rule over all of us. Now, it's all for the good of America, and you're here hating, and people are really angry too with some of the left-wing hosts. So, it's not been good. It's not been good. But, I would say, talking about Elon Musk, right? The whole, body cozying up. What could be the relationship? I mean, the whole relationship with Elon Musk, Trump, could it be some kind of a signal for a shift in the political alignments within the tech industry? Remember, most of these guys are Democrats. So with Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, a lot of them, they've really moved in this election cycle. They have really moved to the right. Will many more be joining them? Because the way I can tell, even Jeff Bezos himself refused to endorse Joe Biden. And even Mark Zuckerberg, after the Trump attempt, he called it that was one of the most badass thing I ever saw. So are they shifting right? Are they trying to, try to cozy up with the, I'll say, the conservative who really want to see America great? It's all left to be seen. But while Musk's relationship with Trump is this unique, some may say it's too early to undermine or to determine if it represents some kind of a broader trend within the tech industry. But however, it really highlights this growing intersection of technology and politics and the potential for influential tech figures to shape policy decisions in Washington. So that's all left to be seen. I think I'll leave it like that for today. Thanks for tuning in to the Black Coffee Podcast or the Black Coffee Show. Hope to see you next time. Talk to you in a bit. Cheers.